In their great wisdom, the gods forged Talara at the nexus of the planes.
Too tempting a prize, it attracted the hunger of Regulus and his bloodstorm.
With strength and faith, Talarans drove Regulus beyond the Holy Ward.
And by ingenuity and cleverness, the dragons were imprisoned.
But dangerous malcontents cracked the ward, protecting Talara from Regulus.
And the blindly faithful did nothing to stop the rifts from getting out of control.
So now, the mighty must stand beside the gods to overcome Talara's enemies.
And the brilliant must build machines for when the gods will fail.
No defiant heretic will unmake our world.
No guardian will tell us what our future will be.
We are the chosen.
We are the powerful.
We are the ascended.
Hello everybody, my name is Delo, and welcome to Rift, if you hadn't guessed. I have just recently installed the beta for this, and if you haven't seen anything about it, this should give you an idea of what happens inside it. I haven't played this at all. As you see, no characters anywhere. This is the realm list, I guess, shards. But I'm just going to turn the sound down. So, this is an MMO RPG made by Trion, set in Talara, obviously, and I'm just gonna go through this. And I've seen videos of it, and it looks extremely good in terms of the in-depth sort of things, the class selection, races, and everything like that. But we'll go into that. So, you choose your realm, or your shard as they call it, and now you get two factions. You get your Guardians, and you get your Defiants, and you get a little bio. Guardians are the chosen of the gods, brought back from death to save the world from the corruption of the dragons. Each Guardian has a great destiny to become a celestial hero. Defiants have taken fate into their own hands, turning away from the Vigil to pursue their own plan. They harness the power of the planes to fuel magical technologies for the defense of Talara. So by the sounds of it, they both have the same sort of motives, but they go by it in different ways. I like being chosen of the gods, so I'm going to be a Guardian. Next. So, this is the character selection. Okay, I don't want to be a dwarf. What are these? High elves, bald high elf, and female high elf. I'm going to be a female just because I want to be. So we get stuff like this. Well, they're not humans, they're Methosians. Anyway, we get racial abilities just like WoW. I'm going to avoid trying to compare it to WoW unless I have to, like now. So we get Heroic Resolve, healing them half the damage they receive each hit, increases all damage dealt by 1%, and death resistance increased by 20. I have no idea what that means. How can you resist death? Elves get Wisdom of Ages. Calls upon the spirits of the ancients, increasing the high elf's mana charge, energy, or power regeneration. I guess that's like mana, focus, runes, and stuff like in WoW. Increases all healing received by 3%, and life resistance increased by 20. I have no idea what these life and death resistances are. And I'm not going to be a dwarf anyway, so I'm going to be a human or Methosian. So, what is your calling? These are... It's very weird in the way it's set out with classes and specs and stuff like that. Like in WoW, you have your class, say you're a Death Knight, and then you have a choice of 3 talent trees. This has one of these, so Warrior, Mage, Cleric, or Rogue. Then when you start, you get to choose a subclass, of your chosen calling. Then further on, you get to pick another subclass, so you get 2, and then further on you get a third. So you technically have 3 talent trees all working together at the same time, and each sort of subclass works together with a certain other subclass. But I guess warriors are just like warriors. Clerics, paladins maybe, priests in a way, rogues obviously, and mage is obvious. I'm not sure. I don't want to be a healer because that would be a bit boring. I think I'm going to be a rogue, even though I look a bit like a pirate wench. Has a random name. What's up with my eyes? Oh, it's just a reflection. So, you get a random name generator. If I can, I'm just going to pick Delo. Hopefully I can. This is the face shape, very customizableness thing. Facial features. I guess that broadens some features, it changes. Different colour eyes. Can we have white eyes? We can have white eyes, that's awesome. I'm having white eyes. Change the scale of your eyes, rotation, eyebrows. So this is very in-depth customization, which I like. A bit like DC Universe did. That was very in-depth as well. Tilt of the nose, size of the mouth, about there. Hair colour. Let's have a dark colour because we're a rogue. It would help if I wasn't colourblind, wouldn't it? Is that black with highlights? That'll do. So we have different hairstyles, I guess. Yep. Emo hairstyle, let's go with that. Why not? We have different markings. That looks very night elfish. I believe all of them actually have markings. I know the dwarfs do. You don't have to have a marking though. I'm going to have that though because it looks quite cool. Makeup. Is that affecting anything? No. And skin colour. Next. And Delo's not taking good. And we get another intro cutscene.
The king of Mythosia would have sacrificed the world to Regulus the Destroyer. The faithful rebelled against his heresy. We overthrew the tyrant and put his armies to the sword. Defeated in battle, he turned to the machines of the Defiance. Their devices drew upon the power of the dragon, a power they could not control. This is the day the rifts came. This is the day we died. But the gods of the Vigil intervened. Their messengers went among the fallen and ascended the worthy, not for their virtue, but for their might. In you, they placed their faith, their hope, and their power. You are our salvation. You are a guardian.
Okay, that's quite cool. I forgot that I put the master volume down, so I'm going to have to tweak with the volume on the cutscene so you can hear it. But it's a very good cutscene. So, okay. It does look quite good actually. Can't remember what my settings are on. I'll have to just put it at ultra, I guess. I won't mess with the settings, it looks fine. And it's running smooth, so. Got lots of interface. No add-ons yet, as it is still in beta. So, how do we move? Left. And we can move like that as well. So the controls are exactly like WoW. You can use the mouse to move, you can use WASD, or you can use a combination of both. And I believe you can strafe. Yeah, you can. Okay. So, Messenger of the Vigil?
I am honored.
Yes, I guess someone has a quest for me. So, this is what I was talking about with the subclasses. Let's just read. The gods of the Vigil have returned you to life, Delo. They have restored your body to battle Regulos, but you must give up your old life and begin anew. To become truly ascended, you must absorb an ancient soul, seek wisdom from the souls in this sanctuary, and make your choice. Speak with the sanctuary warden near the portal in the sanctuary of rebirth to choose your soul. Okay, so speak with the sanctuary warden, that's our objective. Our reward is you'll be able to choose one of these, and these are the subclasses. So, let's see. The assassin, it tells you what it is in terms of soul. So the assassin is an offensive soul. Assassins are an offensive rogue who have mastered the art of subtlety and subterfuge. They stalk the shadows, bypassing obstacles to launch devastating surprise attacks. Those who survive the initial assault will rapidly find themselves falling prey to their virulent poisons. Sorry. People still